All right, so I'm back here to the scene of the house fire, a draining burn from the Cedarburg Fire Department the other day. And we'll turn this thing around here in a moment so you can see it. And you should be able to see that it's smoking. All right, this was done 2 days ago, and this is probably typical for this type of a setup. I got, again, all this yellow police tape, don't cross. All right, but I'll put a drone up and fly over there and take a look at it. So, just a little quickie follow-up. All right. All right, so I took the drone and I just kind of flew over the foundation here, and as you can see, I mean, the steps going into the basement give you an idea. There's, out that's along what is Hamilton Road. So right now I'm turning back towards the west here, and again, this was all burned out 2 days ago, and you know how this goes. There's going to be some patches of chunks of wood and whatever still smoking in there, and obviously there's not enough for it to catch and start all over again. But it's kind of fascinating. I was surprised to see the rubble stone walls inside there. I don't know why I was surprised, but I guess that points to the fact this house was a lot older than I really thought about. This is kind of coming in the front door, and then we're kind of moving towards the northwest right at this point. And you know it's an interesting thing when you look at it. I'm going to fly up here in a minute or so. I'm going to kind of go up and show you what the trees look like after all this, as close as they were. But think about it, it's kind of sad. You think about how a family lived here, multiple families lived here, and even just a few years ago, I know there was a family with small kids there, the whole bit, and now it's just all gone. And I'm not sure what this rectangular box here in the basement is. I was thinking about that. I'm really not sure. It looks like in the rubble stone walls in the basement, yet you've got what appear to be cinder block walls through here. So I'm not sure what that setup was. I'm not a house builder, so don't know anything about that. But here we go. I decided to kind of go up and give you a broad overview of what's going on, and then I realized trees were actually pretty close. You can see how it's blackened out around there, and they had the backhoe in there knocking things down, whatever, to push it all in. But there you go. And as I go up, you can take a look at the trees, and it looks like the trees survived just fine. So thanks for watching. Remember, keep looking up.